On its own, brown butter sauce is pretty delicious. But with just 2 additional ingredients, you can turn it into a nutty, bright, and savory sauce that you can put on just about anything. We call it infinite sauce. You'll see why. By the way, this lesson is from our Essential Sauces for Everyday class, out now on ATK classes on the America's Test Kitchen app. In this class, we'll show you how to make fresh, modern sauces that are simple and straightforward. You'll see how easy it is to elevate sometimes boring proteins into sophisticated meals with a bright herb sauce or vinaigrette. You'll learn how to make no-cook sauces as well as savory simmer sauces. And we'll show you different ways to sauce a plate and impress your guests. Learn at your own pace and have fun while you do it. But first, let's make infinite sauce. This is a very simple 3-ingredient sauce that you're guaranteed to make time and time again. The first ingredient that we need is butter. So we need 8 tablespoons of butter. This is unsalted butter. So I'm going to use the guide from the butter wrapper and cut this into 8 pieces. And whenever you are melting butter in a skillet, it's best to cut your butter into smaller pieces so that they melt evenly. All right, so now we're going to transfer our butter to our 10-inch skillet. And we're going to turn the heat up to medium-high. And the first thing we want to do is melt our butter, and then we're going to transform our melted butter into one of my favorite things of all time, browned butter. Whenever you are browning butter at home, you really want to make sure that you're using a stainless steel skillet, not a nonstick skillet. Because that nonstick coating in your skillet is usually black or very dark colored, it's hard to keep an eye on the color of your butter as it's browning. And you'll see I'm also using a white spatula, which is going to make seeing the color of the butter browning that much easier. As your butter's melting, it might sputter a little bit, and that's okay. What's happening here is the water in the butter itself is starting to evaporate. Now that our butter is melted, I'm going to reduce the heat to low, and we're going to continue to cook our butter. I'm going to swirl the pan and scrape the bottom of the skillet with my spatula to make sure everything's happening evenly. And what we're looking for is a nutty aroma and dark golden brown bits in the butter. And this should take 6 to 8 minutes. Now what I'm doing during this time is scraping the bottom of the skillet with my spatula, which is going to scrape up any of those milk solids that might get stuck to the bottom of your skillet and burn. So this is just ensuring even cooking all around. And just know that once your butter starts to color, it's going to continue to color very quickly. So don't be afraid to lower the heat even more or even cut it so that you're not letting that butter burn. You'll know that the browning process is about to begin once the sputtering stops and the foaming subsides in your butter. Just needs a little bit of time is all. I can already start to see those milk solids at the bottom of the skillet. So now it's very important to continue to scrape. It's pretty amazing when you can turn a single ingredient into something that tastes completely different. And that's what I love about brown butter. And that name, brown butter, really only refers to those milk solids in the butter. So the liquid itself is going to stay nice and golden. What you really want to focus on are those milk solids and the coloring that transforms over time. All right, we've got light golden, so this should be coming together pretty quickly. You can start to smell the nuttiness already. The color that we're looking for is very similar to almost a maple syrup color. And this color is starting to get darker, which means we're almost there. Now it's pretty deep golden. You don't want to take it too far. I think we have achieved that deep golden color. So now what I'm going to do is cut the heat. I'm going to take the skillet off the heat and add our second of 3 ingredients, which is soy sauce. This is full of umami. It's got saltiness. It's got savoriness. It's just 1 tablespoon really does the job. We're just going to scrape the bottom. It's just got a little something to say. Oh, and the warmth from the butter is just blooming that soy flavor immediately. You can smell it. Adding the soy to the hot butter is also helping to stop the cooking process. But to continue that even more, I'm going to now transfer our sauce to a heat-proof container. I've got a little measuring cup here. Oh yeah, don't forget to scrape all those bits that are left in your pan. That's the good stuff. And last but not least, lemon juice. This is 1 teaspoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice. We're gonna stir this right into our sauce. And this is that acid pop that this sauce really needs to be well balanced. It's gonna bring out all of those flavors, the nuttiness from the butter, the savory umami from the soy, paired with that bright acidic lemon juice. It's just like the Three Musketeers working together. And that's it. Easy peasy. Because I have this so warm and fresh right now, I can't resist pouring it over this beautifully seared strip steak. Just a little goes a long way. You can see the little bits of brown butter in there. The aroma is outrageous. I can't wait to take a bite of this. Oh my goodness. The acidity, the nuttiness, and the savoriness all mixed together in one sauce makes it just perfect. Poured over roasted vegetables, pasta, or my personal favorite, steak, I guarantee you'll be making infinite sauce time and time again. Now that you know how to make an elevated brown butter sauce, you're ready to take the next step. And with ATK classes, you'll get access to a wide variety of lessons filled with masterful techniques, helpful videos, and step-by-step photos. From knife skills and making hand-rolled pasta to baking and frosting incredible cakes, and so much more. Download the America's Test Kitchen app and start learning with ATK classes today.